Yo, what is up, you guys? Hope y'all been partying like every day is your birthday, because we got another one for you guys today, man. We got a cooking video for y'all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I just watched one type of these videos for some burgers that looked absolutely amazing. So we're gonna be checking out another one from these guys. This is coming from, again, Certified Angus Beef, man. You know, if it's certified, it's gonna be gas. And after those burgers we just saw, which y'all aren't gonna see till Christmas, I really can't wait for this, man. Before we get to it, bro, I need to get a hat, man. My shit is wild. All right, you guys, man, I'm absolutely ready and just absolutely happy to be watching this one. So without further ado, we are gonna get right to what we do and check out this video for y'all.
A quintessential French bistro dish, but it's actually quite simple to make. Today in the test.
What did my man say?
A quintessential French.
A quintessential French bistro dish. Man, I already know this food is going to be an absolute masterpiece with a name like that.
Dish, but it's actually quite simple to make. Today in the test kitchen, steak à poivre.
Steak à poivre. That sounds absolutely delicious, my man. Oh my God, look at the marble on that thing.
Take a luxurious steak like the filet mignon, pack it with tons of pepper flavor, the richness of heavy cream, the luxurious flavor of some cognac.
Oh man, hearing that heavy cream, it just makes me want to go jump inside of a buck, man, and just run around on the forest thinking I'm a deer. It just makes me want to go bananas, man. That cream, you guys, I just know it just adds a little bit of spike to every single dish, man. Not every single dish, but the dishes it's with. You know what I mean? The dishes it's meant to be with, you can just taste it's meant to be.
Tons of pepper flavor, the richness of heavy cream, the luxurious flavor of some cognac, and then base it with tons of butter. I'll show
Cognac. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I'm pretty sure everything on there, but cognac. That sound like cognac. Cognac. That sounds like some throw up, man.
some cognac.
I'ma trust the man, though. I'ma trust the man.
I'll show you a simple way.
Oh, I need to get my notepad out, bro. I gotta write this shit down.
Beautiful 6-ounce filet mignon.
Where's my pencil?
Got some great marbling going on in there.
We're good, bro.
Fillets are already super tender, but all that marbling will really help them to melt in your mouth.
Oh yeah, the marbling is nice,
one
man.
shallot. Section it as you would an onion and mince it fairly small.
A shallot? I thought a shallot was a type of fish. Or am I tripping? I could have sworn a shallot was a type of fish, man.
Would an onion and mince it fairly small. Shallots
I see it all the time with Gordon Ramsay, man. I could have sworn it was a fish.
A light onion flavor without overpowering.
Ooh, that does look good, man. Ooh, I'll take that.
This is a classic ingredient to many pan sauces. Reserve the minced shallot for building our pan sauce later. Next, we'll crush our peppercorns.
That shallot looks freaking
I like to
amazing.
put them in a small zip-top bag and strike with a meat mallet, but you could also crush them with a flat bottom.
Wow, this man, I'ma give him absolutely props. He's efficient with it, bro. Not even his peppers even homemade. My man does not even use store-bought pepper. He uses the balls and then he crushes them up with a big old hammer.
And strike with a meat mallet, but you could also crush them with a flat bottom.
With the meat mallet, bro. He's beating the balls with the meat mallet.
You don't want them finely ground because then the pepper would burn when you saute it in a pan.
It would, did he say burn or earn? Oh, it would burn.
When you saute it in a pan. I'm using a melange of peppercorns, but using all black would work just fine.
Oh
it's
my gosh.
It's helpful to pat the steaks dry so that the peppercorns adhere well to the meat.
Yeah, we want that pepper balls on that meat.
On the first side.
Oh
then
my
apply the peppercorn crust by pressing firmly.
That shit got me want to act up, y'all.
Having a dry exterior and pressing firmly into the peppercorns helps to keep the crust from falling off during cooking. Gently flip the fillets, making sure not to knock off any of that peppercorn crust.
Oh man, I just know that's gonna taste absolutely marvelous, man. That's gonna just look at the marble on there with all the flavor that's gonna be coming from that peppercorn, man, and this little sauce he's gonna be having on the side. This is gonna be an absolute masterpiece of steak. I definitely got to make me some of this soon.
Not to knock off any of that peppercorn crust.
Will do.
Season the second side with salt only.
That's a lot of salt.
Of pepper flavor from the crust, so there's no need to pepper the second side. I'm gonna
I like mine low sodium,
over a gas burner in order to flambe the sauce later. You can cook this on an electric or an induction range top if that's what you have. Heat your skillet to medium-high and add some canola oil.
Gotta have the canola
key to
oil,
this
man.
recipe is to sear on the side without the peppercorns first. This will allow for a good crust development on the steak itself and help to build a fond in the pan.
Oh my
Make
gosh.
sure you hear that sizzle when your steak
Eating neat, y'all. Bro, the one thing that kills me seeing people cook more than anything, and I mean more than anything, is when I see people. Hold on, what was I talking about? I'm not gonna lie, I got lost in the moment there. Oh, when I see people start cooking food without preheating their pans or the oven or something like that, they just throw it in there. I'm like, bro, there is a preheat setting for a reason now, brother. Come on now, we need to be tightening that up. But yeah, the sizzle. Oh, that sizzle is gonna sound. I mean, it does sound amazing. That sizzle sounds absolutely divine, man. Absolutely divine.
steak hits the pan, you want it good and hot to develop a crust on that unpeppered side. Check to make sure that you have built a good crust before flipping them
Oh,
over.
that's a nice
This
little
is your
crust
only
right there.
opportunity to get a good sear on the unpeppered side. Once you flip the steaks, add some butter to the pan. This will help the pan cool slightly, which will prevent the peppercorns from burning. The butter provides
That is such a good idea, you guys. I've never really thought about that. That's one thing I've struggled with a lot in my cooking is, you know what I'm saying? By the time I'm, you know, cooking and finishing up the thing, everything starts to burn, so I can't really get it how I like it. But throwing the butter in there midway through to stop that from happening, but it's already hot, so that bit is cooking and cooking. That is just an absolutely marvelous idea. I'm going to be using that for the rest of my life right there.
provides a flavorful fat
That's nice.
in which to baste the steaks. Basting helps to enhance the crust as we cook the second side. Make sure to get a good sear on the sides of the steaks, but remember to be gentle so that the crust doesn't fall off the top.
Yeah, that
Try only
side,
to
Gordon
touch the
Ramsay would have
sides
a
of the steaks
field
when
day if
handling
them
them
aren't
to keep the pepper
sizzled
crust
up.
intact. We'll get these into the oven to finish cooking through while we build our sauce. I like to use a sheet pan with a wire rack so that the steaks aren't resting directly.
That is such a swell idea, man. They sear everything and then just put it in the oven to finish off for just a few minutes. Makes
through
sense,
while
bro.
we
It
build
makes
our
sense.
sauce. I like to use a sheet pan with a wire rack so that the steaks aren't resting directly on the pan in order to evenly cook them.
Bro, I say that all the time, bro. I say that all the time, bro. My daddy gets very mad when I put, well, not very mad. He doesn't really get very mad, but he does look at me at some type of way, bro, when I put a pan and then a wire rack on it because the thing drips. But I tell him it just makes the cook way better. You know what I'm saying? You need the airflow through the bottom because it just makes it, you know, it just livens them up right there, man.
Through and keep that good sear on the bottom. To start building our sauce, we'll put the shallots into the pan, season them with a little salt, and let them saute for just a minute. Here we use brined green peppercorns. Green peppercorns are fresh
More
peppercorns that have been brined rather than dried. Take the pan off the heat before adding the
Ooh,
cognac.
is that a little bit of
This will help
alcohol?
prevent an unexpected flare-up.
That gonna get
Turn the
something a
heat
little
back up
nice.
And let the flame touch the simmering cognac to flambe. This step isn't necessary, but it does give you a visual cue as to when the alcohol is completely cooked off, and it's a pretty cool party trick.
Oh, wow, that sound. Y'all be very careful and do that with the parent around, bro. And I'd ask for their permission first while cooking this one, man. Well, you shouldn't be drinking cognac anyway if you was not 21. But that is a really cool trick right there to make sure you know when the sauce is done, and at the same time, damn, bro, I bet that thing, you know, then it has a little bit of flaminess to the taste. Gotta
Turn
love
the
me
heat
some
back up
flaminess.
and let the flame touch the simmering cognac to flambe. This step isn't necessary.
It is
but
very
does give
necessary.
you a visual cue
It
as to
is
when
very
the alcohol
necessary.
Is completely cooked off, and it's a pretty cool party trick. If you no longer smell the alcohol evaporating, then it's time to add the beef broth and bring it to a simmer. Add
that
the heavy
milk?
cream to the broth.
Oh, that's the
let
heavy
it come to a
cream right
boil,
there.
And then reduce that to a rapid simmer to reduce. We're gonna allow this to simmer and reduce for about 10 minutes or until it is reduced by half. As this sauce reduces, the flavor from the shallot, cognac, peppercorns, and broth combined with the rich...
Yo, that sauce just looks absolutely to die for. I can't even really put my finger on it what that's gonna taste like, but the peppercorn with a little bit of alcohol flavor into it, man, and then the cream, I feel like it's just gonna make such for a sweet kicking, but not too sweet, you know, savory type of sauce on them steaks. Oh my big golly bolly, I really need me a belly full of this right now, man, and a pack of beers.
Cream and make such a delectable sauce. Make sure to use brine peppercorns, not dries, because the latter would overwhelm everything with spicy pepper flavor. If you can't find green peppercorns, a couple pinches of ground black pepper would be fine, but it's really worth searching out the brined ones.
For sure, man, for sure.
Occasionally stir so that nothing scorches to the pan. You'll be able to tell that it's ready once the sauce begins to coat the back of the spoon. The fillets are out of the oven and looking beautiful.
Oh my gosh. That thing. Now, like me personally, I probably would like a smidge less pepper. I'm not a, you know, I love me some pepper, but I don't love me some pepper. So I probably put a smidge less, but man, those still steaks look like they are cooked to absolute perfection, man. I need medium rare when this thing's cooked.
Some pepper crust on top.
Bro, if you don't eat your steaks medium rare, you honestly need to just get the hell up and grow the hell up. You know what I'm saying? If it's just better for the flavor and you acting like you're gonna die or something for me in medium rare, it is cooked and it is damn good. You get a lot of the juiciness and a lot of the flavors, man. Bro, people, I don't even know why there is well-done options when it comes to steak, bruh, or anything like that, bruh. How you eat that shit well done? It's like chewing on some goddamn cardboard, man. Y'all are absolutely tweaking and geeking when it comes to that shit. But, yeah, I'm hoping for medium rare.
Peppercorns are nicely toasted, but not burnt. My favorite way to serve this is alongside some fries seasoned with some salt and
That
fresh
sounds
herbs.
perfect.
Steak frite is one of those classic French dishes that I always
I need
crave.
me to go to
crunchy
France,
pepper
y'all.
crust on a tender steak, the creamy
just looks
peppery
perfect.
sauce and crispy fries work together so beautifully. Now we'll get this plated up. Pile up a big mound of the fries on the side, and then we'll spoon a beautiful bed of the poivre sauce. Now just take a second to admire that beautiful sauce.
Oh, I'm admiring.
Place the steak on top of the sauce because you don't want to cover up that beautiful pepper crust.
Yeah, we don't need
There you
that
have
pepper
one of the
covered right there.
classic French bistro dishes.
Oh my gosh, bro. The amount of money I would pay, I'd pay this man 20 whole smackaroons. 20 big dollars, man, to come over to my house, bro, and just cook me something like that. Y'all, well, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that video and learned a little something there from these guys, Certified Angus Beef. Make sure you guys go show them some love because their dishes are always off the chain, man. They really do just cook to absolute perfection. This is a my type of dish right here. Now I'm not throw some broccoli on the side, maybe a little bit of mashed potatoes, and I would be all up in this like a deer eating some grass on a Tuesday, man. I would be straight mowing this thing down. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all, without either of those, I'm still mowing this thing down. Them fries look absolutely great with that little green stuff on it. And then, man, that sauce with the cobbler blah blah sauce, bro, that shit look absolutely amazing, man. So, hey, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see more type of videos like this, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. Give me a ring, a ding, and I'll be over here and, you know, a jiffy. But, I'm going to get to the other recordings today, man, and, y'all be easy and deuces.